What's going on, guys, and welcome to another episode of the best formations in FIFA 17. Today's episode we're going to take a look at the 4-3-1-2 formation. This formation was really great back in FIFA 16. I had it on my Serie squad and was incredible. We're going to use Lukaku and Musa on top. We had the legend Okocha. We had the three center mids, Kante, Mata, and Schweinsteiger. The back four we had Rose, Reed, Koscielny, and Valencia. And the goalkeeper is Schmeichel. Again, this is going to be an online draft. For me, it's the best way to try new formations, and it was the first time that I was trying this formation. So I think, and I was because it was one of the formations that I used on FIFA 16. I already knew how to use it because I really like it. I'm not gonna lie, I really like this formation, but because it was the first time on FIFA 17, I don't know if it's going to be harder or it was going to be hard to create chances. But trust me, this is still a great formation to use, guys. And because we have Musa, because he's really fast, you can feel the speed, you can feel the pace on Musa when you try him. Even though he's not the greatest on physicality, but his pace makes up for his physical, to be honest. But we have Lukaku next to him, so it's going to be easy to find Musa, to find Lukaku. Lukaku, even though he's big, you can feel the pace on Lukaku, guys. He's not that slow. The only thing that I don't like on Lukaku is his agility, because he's too hard to turn with Lukaku. But you can fix that if you put a sniper chemistry style on Lukaku. And so once you have that on Lukaku, he's going to be a much better striker, to be honest. So I really like this formation. I like the partnership on top with the two strikers. We have the legend Okocha, and I don't know, in this FIFA I really feel that the cam position is one of the key components in the formation that has a cam. So every time that you have a cam, make sure he has great passing and of course a great launch shot, guys, because that's what you use most of the times on the cam. Sometimes your strikers, you cannot find the pass for your strikers, so sometimes you have to go for it and make a launch shot where you can. The other team, you have again three center mids in this formation. So make sure again the physicality in this FIFA it has to be great and the majority of your players, especially in the midfielder, guys. I don't know, in this FIFA I believe all your midfielders are the key part in your play style, to be honest, because your center mids they're going to be playing on defense every time that you don't have the ball, and of course they're going forward whenever you have the ball. So something that I don't do it a lot of the time, but I'm starting to using it. One of my center mids, I put one instruction to stay back while attacking. So I think that makes up when if you don't have the ball, you're gonna have another guy waiting there if maybe you make a mistake. So that's one of the instructions that I put on one of the center mids. The other thing that I have always used on whatever formation that I use is to get in behind for my strikers and to press the back lane. So that's what I always use in the formation that I have on my strikers. The other thing is because you don't have any wingers, so I feel for my play style, for me it's really easy to make a pass because they are always close, guys. So whenever you have wingers, they are going most of the time they're going to be waiting for a pass, but not going to the middle of the pitch, but they're waiting like outside of the pitch, waiting for your pass. So it's going to be a lot harder to find your wingers most of the time. But with this formation, because you don't have any wingers, your strikers or your cam, they're always close to each other, so you can find that easy pass if you find yourself in trouble, if your opponent have a lot of pressure on you. So that's one of the key things about the formation that I really like. Again, guys, whenever you play with a 4 on the back, make sure they had to stay back while attacking. You don't need your cornerbacks to go forward, to be honest. In formations like this, you don't need them, to be honest. You're gonna find them that they go forward, and sometimes I get really angry because they do, even though I have the instructions to stay on the back. But I don't know, maybe because I have the custom tactics that I have, so that could be one thing. But I found I don't know if the custom tag they do make a difference, but I play with the formation without using any tactics, and for me, I don't know, maybe the play style that I use, so for me doesn't make a lot of difference. So but maybe I have to get better with that. So I think that's a key point if you want to improve your game. But again, guys, this formation is incredibly good, guys. Amazing. If you saw, I only conceded 1 goal with this formation, so, and I could have prevented it. So this formation is really balanced. You have a lot of players attacking, and if you put, and of course, if you are defending, you have your center mids that are going to help you defend also. So a great balance formation, guys. And for this FIFA, this is a formation that could work for a lot of people. Maybe a lot of people don't like to play with wingers, or they don't know how to play with wingers. So this is a formation that really balanced. You have a lot of players close to each other to make that easy pass, so you can create a lot of chances with this formation. This is one of the best formations for me in this FIFA, to be honest. The way that I play and the way how I felt playing with that formation, for me, is one of the best. And the reason for that is also because of the possession that I have most of the time with this formation. And of course, like I said, make sure on your center mids to have at least great launch shots, guys. Like Dembele is one of them. He's a great option to have. He's not even that expensive, so Dembele is one of the players that I use in my regular squad, and he's amazing, guys. So we didn't get any great players. We got Harry Kane, like he doesn't go for a lot of money, a lot of coins, but still we won the draft with this formation. And I know I have won the draft a lot of the times now using a lot of different formations, but because I win the draft, it doesn't mean it's one of the best formations. So maybe it's my play style, but sometimes I don't feel really like great playing one formation. So that was the case with the 5-3-2 formation. When I did that formation, it was great, yeah, but I didn't feel comfortable like going forward. But with this formation, it's amazing. I know it's not 5 on the back, it's only 4, but you can defend with this formation, especially if you use put one instruction on your center mid, only one to stay back while attacking. So that can make the difference, like on defending. So again, guys, a great formation. Use it if you haven't used it yet. Try it. A great formation to use if you're playing the FUT Champions. Again, a great formation. A lot of the people that are playing the FUT Champions use this formation, and it's trouble sometimes. So again, guys, thank you guys for watching, and I see you again later. Thank you.